Hi, I'm Fred here. So today we are going to look at various formulas in Excel. And just to take a note, every Excel formula will start with an equal sign. So before you type in any Excel formula, you have to key in that equal sign. So the first formula is the add formula. Add formula is used to add two or more numbers. So let us have an example. If I have 1, 2, and maybe 3, and I want to add these numbers, I will just use the add function, which is the plus sign, then I add the number. So I can say is equals to 1 plus 2 plus 3. That gives you the sum of the numbers, which is 6. So notice this is known as the formula bar. Notice the formula bar. I've written there 1 plus 2 plus 3. Another way that you can do this is just by using the cell references. So we say is equals to 1 is in cell A3, so is equals to A3. Then you type in the plus sign. The second cell is in B3, then the third cell is in C3. So when you enter, you get the sum. Note this time the formula has changed and it is A3 plus B3 plus C3. So the goodness with this formula is that if you change, okay, let me undo that. The goodness with this formula is that if you change anything, if we change data in the cell references ABC, the formula will always adjust and get the new sum after the change. For instance, if I change this one and I place a new number, let's say 4, the formula changes and the new sum is gotten there. So that is how you get the sum of two or more numbers in Excel. So if you noticed, this formula is normally used when you have a few numbers. So if you have a few numbers, it's okay, you can use the formula. Or if you want to add specific cells, let's say I want to add cell B, cell C, and so on, just specific cells. But now this formula can be a bit cumbersome. So if you have so much data to add, you can use the formula referencing the cell. You can use the is equals to sum formula. So is equals to sum will also get you to add numbers, but then it will just be a simpler one where you can say is equal to sum, then you just drag and drop, which is equal to sum AC A3 to C3, which shows the Excel to add numbers, all numbers that are in the ranges A3 up to C3. So if you press enter, you still get the same result. Another way that you can add numbers in Excel, you just say is equals to sum, equals to sum, then you open the bracket, then you press number one is A3, then you place a comma, number 2 is B3, you place a comma, number 3 is C3, you place a comma, then you add the numbers. So those are the different ways that you can use to get sum in Excel. So I want you to try yourself with this example if you can actually add the numbers. So use any formula to add the numbers, and also you can give in your inputs as we continue with. So the next formula that we are going to look at in our next video is subtract. Stay tuned and I hope you enjoyed.